electro.
Hey, what's up guys? Pac-Man Trolls here with another Magic the Gathering deck tech. This time we are going over my brother's demon deck. And in this demon deck we have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24 black mana. I had to remember because it's not my deck. 24 regular swamp mana to start the deck off. And that's your basic deck. It's a black deck. For our creature base, we have, of course, 6 of the Shadowborn Apostles. That's legal because these cards can be multiple in the deck. 1 black mana. A deck can have any number of any number of cards named Shadowborn Apostle. You tap 1 black, you sacrifice 6 of them, search your library for any demon card and put it on the battlefield, and shuffle. So if you can get all 6 of these out, you can get any demon in your deck out, and not even have to pay its mana cost. You pay 1 black mana for it, basically, and that's just amazing. If you can get them out, though. Then you got 4 of the Soul Cage Fiends. 2 black and 1 colorless. When it dies, each player loses 3 life. So we have 4 of those. Each player losing 3 life is really deadly. Can hurt you, but it can also hurt the enemy pretty well too. For our 4 drops, we have the Desecration Demons. We have 3 of them. 2 black, 2 colorless. It has flying, and at the beginning of each combat, you may choose to tell the opponent to sacrifice a creature, and if the player does, you tap this and give it a +1/+1. It's a 6/6 for 4 mana. That's just damn. And it boosts up too. That's amazing. We have our Cryptghast for 4. 1 black, 3 colorless. Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, I hate it when my computer does that. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay 1 white or a black, in this case a black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. Whenever you tap a swamp for a mana, it adds 1 extra mana, and basically, you tap a black, it adds 2 black. So it's doubling your mana cost, and if you have all 4 of them out, you tap a black and it deals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for 1 black, basically, if you have all 4 of them out, which is just crazy. We have, for our 5 drop, 2 Shadowborn Demons, 2 black and 3 colorless, flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, destroy a target non-demon creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are fewer than 6 cards in your graveyard, you have to sacrifice creatures. 5/6, flying, pretty good card to have. You want to make sure you have 6 cards in your graveyard that are creatures, though, otherwise it's not the best idea. You plan on getting more of these? No? We have Indulgent Tormentor, 1 of these, 2 black and 3 colorless, flying. At the beginning of your turn, you draw a card unless the target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life, and it's a 5/3 with flying. So we have 1 of these for now. We don't know what we're going to do, so if you want to add in more, you can. But it's a pretty big deck. Pretty big deck. Yeah. Just remind you guys. Blood Gift Demon, we have 2 black and 3 colorless. Flying, at the beginning of your upkeep, target player draws a card and loses 1 life. 5/4. I did just realize I accidentally said dick. Don't put that into context. For our 2 6 drops here, we have more than 2, but Reaper from the Abyss, 3 black and 3 colorless, flying. At the beginning of each end of your turn, if a creature died, you destroy a target non-demon creature, and it's a 6/6. It basically, at the end of the turns, if a creature died, you get to destroy a non-demon creature. 4 of these beautiful, awesome, gorgeous demons. Nicholas Unshackled. 2 black, 4 colorless, flying and trample. Whenever the player searches his or her library, that player sacrifices a creature and you loses 10 life. Plus, whenever another creature dies, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So, don't be searching in the library for the land, because it's just going to kill you. Quite literally. We have Harvester of Souls. 2 black and 4 colorless. Death Touch, and whenever a non-token creature dies, you may draw a card. 5/5. So those 2 of those. 2 of the good cards: Runescarred Demon, 2 black and 5 colorless. Flying, whenever it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. So basically, get a card, mainly a demon, put it in your hand, anything like that, or artifacts or whatever. The last card and the leader of the entire deck, based on our deck sleeve. If you know the name of this card, you win a prize. Not really. Grizzlebrand. This is a 8 mana cost. 4 black, 4 colorless. Flying and lifelink, you can pay 7 life and draw 7 cards. So you have flying and lifelink, so you gain 7 life when you hit them. Or hit anything. Then you can use that 7 life to draw a hand. Great freaking demon. We have 1 of those, but that's all we need. It's amazing. Into our instance, we have 2 tragic slips. These work in a favor to like sacrificing creatures, stuff like that. Tragic slip is 1 black mana. Target creature gets a -1/-1 until end of turn, so it could kill a 1/1. If it's something bigger, you could kill it with the morbid -13/-13 until end of turn, and instead if a creature died. So becomes a dead probably, because 13/13 is pretty big. We have more instants here, 2 drops. Doomblade, 1 black, 1 colorless. 4 of these destroy target non-black creature, so it just kills a non-black creature. It's amazing. And more things that help again. 2 drops, 1 black, 1 colorless. Ultimate price, destroy target mono-colored creature, so any single color creature dies. Another just murder, which is a good card also. Destroy target creature in general, it doesn't even matter. Our last instant is Killing Lair. 1 black and X mana. Destroy target creature with power X or less. I made this the last one because I usually do it in mana cost permanence in my videos if you've ever seen them. And X is just anything, so it can be any mana basically. For our enchantments, we have 2 good cards, but they can hurt sometimes. Heartless Summoning. Creature spells you cost 2 less mana to cast for colorless, and they get a -1/-1. It's good, but with our Shadowborn Apostles, it kills them off. That's a problem. Our other enchantments we have is 1 Exquisite Blood. 1 black, 4 colorless. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. For this deck, it's amazing. Same as our other enchantment, Sanguine Bond. Game winner cards compared together. 2 black, 3 colorless. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Sucks away their life points, killing them. For our artifacts, we have 1 Scroll of Grizzleband, 1 colorless mana. For 1 colorless mana, you can sacrifice it. Target opponent discards a card. If you control a demon, he loses 3 life. So that's a good card to have in here. And the 2 amazing cards, we have 2 Elberus the Blinding Blade. 7 mana cost. Now, that's the transformation of it. It's amazing, but just let's get to that part later. Right now, 7 mana cost. The equipped creature gets a +1 attack. When the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, unattach it and transform it. Equipped for 1 mana. This is what it transforms into. Big giant ass motherfucker. 13/13. Flying, Intimidate, Trample. Whenever a player loses the game, put 13 more +1/+1s on him, making him a 26/26 with Flying, Intimidate, and Trample. This card is a bitch, but it's good. Great for a demon deck. That's our demon deck tech. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video nonetheless. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Electra.